This is Jeremy. There's a couple of things I'm going to point out here that can be beneficial to him, but anybody that's wants to take their swing to the next level. Jeremy's going to be a replacement for one of our players that can't make it to Gannon University this weekend. He's going to fill in. He's a catcher from KO. I think he's class of 2018. I could be wrong. It could be 2019. I'm not sure. Good ball player, listens well. So we'll take you through his swings here. He takes the first pitch there. We are in showcase mode here, so we allow people to take pitches. When you're batting at a showcase like my boys will be doing this weekend, you want to be selective with your pitches. You only want to offer at pitches you can drive. So look for, I guess, to rephrase, organize the strike zone. Look for pitches in certain areas where you know you can drive and just hit those spots. And if the ball is not there, see another one. You don't want to be swinging at pitches you can't drive because you only get a limited amount of pitches to impress upon the coaches that you're in front of. So what you'll see here from Jeremy is a very typical swing. He does some really great things on some things that are mechanically wrong that he probably hasn't been shown before, but we're going to show him that today. So in slow motion here, let me go ahead and get him in slow motion. He's going to take this pitch, but after this pitch, he'll get two swings in. And you'll notice his lower half is very good. There's only one problem with his lower half. I'll address that first before I get to the most important problem, the most pressing problem with his swing here. Second swing there. So usually when I do these videos, I like to run that through twice, and then I'll come in and I'll say my piece. So he gets loaded pretty well here. That's a great load. You'll see the good shin angle here. His knee is inside his foot. That's good. Okay, all good stuff. He has a bit of a leg lift trigger. He gets good use of the ground there. He's a little forward with his upper half, but you'll see his hips are open right there, which is not bad. He pushes into the ground with his heel. He doesn't roll his heel. He doesn't roll his heel, and I'm going to show you why. He is locked right here, and his hips stop turning. So what does turn? Well, this does. You'll see his back foot start to turn. Anytime you see the ankle closer to the plate than the toe, you're missing right there. You're missing some rotation in the hips. But he has outstanding decel. That is a long way to go. And what I mean by decel, for the people that don't know, it's the point of impact from here, okay? And how many degrees of freedom does this guy have to slow down? Jeremy has a lot. Some people will stop right here in this neighborhood here, and then they'll go back, and that limits what they can do to impact because the body will only accelerate as fast as it can decelerate. So when I look at Jeremy's swing and I see this long decel, that's great. But the biggest problem in Jeremy's swing is right here. I'm going to take you to stride foot plant right there, okay? That stride foot plant is where the swing begins, okay? That's this foot here, okay? And Jeremy's lower half is in a great position. You can see his head is over his feet. He's hitting on two planes, but he is robbing himself of power here. There is no lever in that lead arm. There is no arm bar. And when you don't have an arm bar there, you rob yourself of a longer radius. And the longer radius is required for better bat speed. Remember, the bat speed equation is radius times angular velocity. He's got plenty of angular velocity, but he is cutting his power in half right here with this one simple move. He never really gets that front side pull with that front shoulder. I talked to him briefly about it, but like a lot of kids, they're reluctant to change because they've had a lot of success. And I've known Jeremy for a few years. He's always been a good ball player. So a lot of times really good ball players are left alone to just go and play. He's got a nice little swing here, but he is robbing himself of a lot of power by not having that long radius or that long arm bar there. And, I could compare him to a lot of different players here. I've got several videos on Twitter here that show how important that arm bar is, and I could do a side-by-side comparison. Maybe I'll do that next, and I'll scrub it and just send it without the audio. But, it's very important that at stride foot plant, you have this long, locked arm. Oops, excuse me. Before you lead. You do not want that bend in that arm. That is a big, big no-no, okay? You're robbing yourself of a lot of power there. In the event that the pitch is inside, we allow you to shrink and pick up that arm up, but he's not doing that here. He's just getting his hands out of the way. He had no intention of going frontside pull and getting into that ball there. But again, great decel there. A lot of good things. There's a lot to like about this swing. That one small change will go a long way to help Jeremy. And I will go ahead and make another quick one and illustrate that in a scrubbed video without any audio. But that's going to be it for now.